Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach is not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up.
Let me know which boat ramp. Maybe with the 20 minutes of daylight we have left, we can just park in our cars and just sit there for 15 of the minutes. And then I don't know, shotgun a couple beers before getting behind the wheel. I'm getting gas. He's not gonna check that anyways. Yo.
Yo, what's up? Sorry, I was loading the truck. I'm on the road.
Dude, no worries. I'm getting gas right now, and fucking, I don't know, dude. What do you? I mean, I was just leaving a message saying we could just park at the boat ramp and sit in our separate cars for a little bit and then go home.
I brought my 9 mil, bro.
Thank fuck, dude. I need to, dude. I'll get practiced. I mean, I'm a good shot. We need to get that timing down so that we can do what we can
gotta
do.
be perfect.
Perfect, fucking perfect, dude.
We actually just need to rig some device that's like on a string, and when you like hit the 1 foot pedal, they both go.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
In opposite directions. You just press the button and bam.
Yep.
So what are you wanting to do section wise? Where do you want to meet?
When you said floating past the doe, did you mean like you want to fish water downstream of it, or you want to go by the mouth specifically?
I mean, well, honestly, I had thought about both, because I was like, you know, I was talking in like 2 weeks. Dude, they're all loaded up right at the mouth of the doe because the water was cleaner.
Yep.
And I hadn't got down there to wade fish. So that was my first thought. Was like, oh, maybe they're still all hanging around that section of river. That's the only place where they're getting any clean juice. Maybe, I don't know. But then I was also like, well, the water downstream of that should theoretically be cleaner versus the upstream portion of it.
Yeah. Plus,
pending that the water coming in right now is clean.
Right. Which
you said the doe was up. Yeah. So I don't know. My first thought was that it's the time of year where the fish move upriver, or theoretically move upriver. Not sure if that is happening right now,
right,
or not. But I mean, fuck, I always love lovers to Blevins. But I don't know. My other thought was like you could put in there in the flat, it's Siam, and then float down to Lovers.
Yeah, I think I
just know that those motherfuckers all, like, when they fucking rip reds, they all fit there. And
yeah, no, like, I know. There's a couple of those good zones where assuming that they're on the move and getting ready to do the dance.
Well, too, my thought was also like, fuck, man, with the lack of bugs over there, if any of those giant megalodon resident fish that, like, they rip off reds in there, like the true fucking hammer johns.
Yeah, dude.
Fucking, they gotta be hungry, bro.
Yeah.
They haven't got shit. Like, like compared to the bucks coming off on the South Holston, we're still walking like 2 or 3 times a week down at ballpark there.
Yeah.
And it's like marginally getting cleaned up, but there's fucking no bugs anywhere. At least in that area. I don't know, maybe there's bugs going off somewhere else, but like, I think because of the light penetration being so low. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean,
maybe it's,
yeah,
I don't know, maybe they all got choked out with like silt and shit. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I'll see a couple here and there, but I think those bugs just go down into some sort of dormant, like they don't want to come up in that muddy water.
I also like, I don't know, like, I know they haven't ran like I feel like if they would fucking throw us a bone and start running some water, the lake might cycle through fast.
Yeah, dude, I had the exact same thought.
But I'm like, fuck, if we're gonna run like the bone low, and it's like, I feel like it's super fucking low.
Well, because there's that lake, there's the impact of that as the lake drops out, the river drops lower.
Right, yeah, true.
Which is kind of,
so like,
I haven't done a great job of making sense of that, like, mechanically, but it literally fucking is the case, so I need to stop saying that it isn't.
Well, I think too, it's like, with the turnover going on, temperature-wise, plus, like, I just honestly, like, Houston told me at their water plant, he works for the water authority, he said the turbidity of the water was cleaning at like 0.6 to 0.7 particles per million per day. So I was like, holy fuck, it's not really getting clean at all. Like, it's not.
Yeah, that's like, not like runoff clearing up.
No, and I was like, holy fuck, like the amount of silt and mud that must have got dumped into Watauga Lake is
yeah, man.
Like,
dude, just
oh my god, dude, the clouds look fucking juice can stand or what?
Yeah,
I don't know,
man.
Dude. The weather feels spicy.
It feels real fucking spicy, dude. It's a full moon too.
Ah, fuck. Maybe we'll roll one of those like true like fucking hammer Johns.
Yep.
Yeah. Could be a crafty changer day.
That's what I'm saying, dude. I was thinking about, the ceiling. I think we could get some activity in the South. Well, like Big Springs to Thomas. You're basically, you're fishing like half of that, right?
Right.
Because of the spawning zone.
Yeah, same with that top section too, and I'm just like, the amount of boats that are going through that river relative to what the Watauga's seeing right now, I'm like, there might be some fucking kiked out stud just laying in the stupidest lie ever because he's not getting fucking pushed around every day right now on the Watauga.
Yeah, well, plus, dude, they're fucking, they hang out there in low muddy water midsummer.
Right. Yeah, I don't know, like, I just feel like the longer the mud stays, the more the fishing has to like balance out, because at some point these fuckers are gonna eat.
Well, I also here's a little observation. Part of this like puzzle of how much we understand it, whether or not it makes a difference. I'm not really sure I'm there yet, but what I have observed is that when turnover is happening, dude, that water, like the release, when that comes through, man, it's. I'll use a couple years ago 2 years ago as a great example. This guy got a 21 inch. I told you about the one kid who got the 21 incher. Like in no man's land, as the water was coming up, and then he fished hard and he fished well, and we saw like one fish over the next 5 hours. And then on the fall, in whatever water down, above Persinger, kind of, the Juicy Bluffs area, but nothing. We weren't like on one of the banks or anything, like just fishing. Like he moved like 4 or 5 in a matter of 20 minutes, like just in that fall. So it's like that big water during turnover is like, it's the shutdown button.
Right. But too, I wonder, like, when you look at like tides and saltwater fishing, like all these guys, like they're going and fucking getting drunk in the middle of the day when the tides, you know what I mean? Like they just want to fish the rise or the fall. They don't want to fuck around with either it.
Yeah, that slack tide. I think that's that has a little more to do with like food movement.
Oh, for sure. I'm thinking that it's like, so you're saying your thought is that high water, because of the turnover due to like lack of oxygen or whatever, whatever is inconvenient about that water at high water, like full high water, is fucking like a gas chamber.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. It's a.
Yeah.
I think I like the way you phrase that. It's like, what is inconvenient about that becomes a gas chamber because it is ripping water. So it's like that input output becomes upside down. Like
that's super. It's like how people wear a fucking oxygen mask on the treadmill.
Right.
Like not only are you reducing your breathing, but your output needs to be higher. It's like a double whammy.
Exactly.
Yeah, you're probably right. Like the water kicks up. Now I have to expend way more energy. Plus the quality of the water still sucks.
And if it's muddy, then they're already fucking hunting anyways.
Right. Yeah.
So whatever,
that makes sense.
Yeah, just kind of going through all that. It's like, do we want to, move some nice fish and maybe catch a good fish or 2 on the South Holston? Fishing whatever.
Well, when I messaged you earlier and said high percentage, I thought to myself, I was like, that sounds so fucking faggot-like. But what I meant by high percentage is like simply the highest percentage chance to move like the biggest fucking brown we've ever caught.
That's right.
Like you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Not high percentage like, oh, let's go move a bunch of 16 or like, catch an 18 on the South Holston. It's like, okay, we got good weather. I didn't know about the moon. That's lit. We got fucking really low ceiling, muddy water. Like, if they're ever gonna eat a fucking 7-inch fly. I'm also thinking like, if you're a brown, like a big giant slobby bastard right now, you're like, you're not eating because it's like everything is like good in the world. You're eating because like your hand is starting to get forced a little bit. You know what
Correct.
I mean?
Yeah, absolutely.
So I'm like, how can we like feed the big lazy bastard who like normally just fucking sits on the bottom and sucks in scraps? Like, hey buddy, here's like the dying rainbow, the shitty water quality got him. Here he is for you.
Yeah. I mean,
if we were smart, we'd have a bucket full of shiners and just throw them down river in front of us.
Yeah. Well, I mean, with fucking trebles hanging out of the ass of each one.
Yeah,
just throw a trot line of live shiners out.
Yeah. Right in front, right on those fucking gravel flats in front of Stony.
Dude, we got hook up some HDMI cables from our phones to a couple screens, watch a movie, bring some blankets.
Yeah, I'll bring the fucking griddle.
Yeah. Well, okay, so with that in mind, yeah, I mean, I guess I do kind of like, yeah, fuck it, dude. Let's do Siam to Lovers.
I'm like 2 minutes from Lovers right now.
All right, I'm a little farther out, but I'll pick you up at Lovers.
Oh, good, dog. That sounds lit. I'll hit up Jeffrey Epstein and the boys.
All right, dude.
I actually should make that analogy. I like Jeff a lot, so I have to come up with a new one. Jeffrey Dahmer's just as bad.
Yeah.
Terrible first name in actuality.
Well, I mean, yeah, that's kind of the deal was sealed recently.
Directly related to heinous crimes.
Jeff. Yeah, that's a tough one, dude. The Jeffersons. That, you know, that feels kind of.
I like that. Old Thomas, huh? Thomas Jefferson.
All right, dude. Well, yeah. Hit up.
Oh, dude,
hit up.
she's getting cleaner for sure, though.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, God, the left side over here. It might just be the light levels fucking with me, but we're gonna do some damage, I'm telling you.
All right, dude. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what it looks like.
Oh my God, fuck me sideways. I gotta go. I'm gonna have a fucking.
I'm just gonna fucking blow this light into a gas station here real quick.
You're gonna pull into Lovers. My truck's gonna be in the middle of the river with me like climbing out the window.
If I make it, dude, I'm about to plow into a Scotchman straight into a pump with a bunch of lighters lit.
The Flying Dutchman. Sounds good.
All right, dude. I'll see you soon.
Later.
Let's get fucked. I got that first one edited and decided to hold off on posting it until we got another one in. Yeah, I feel like I haven't told you, you know, I've gotten multiple people providing, you know, positive and supportive feedback and encouragement. Just like, dude, you need to do more videos with Jack. Like, you guys should do a podcast.
Dude, I'm down.
That last one's going. I mean, we're doing it, dude.
I think too, like, I know we've always talked about this, but there's a select amount of people that exist that like would sit there and listen to an hour of us talking about like strategies to kill a fly. K-E-E-L.
Yeah.
Also K-I-L-L on the strip. There's
Yeah.
another one.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, though? Because it's like, there's an infinite number of variables to kind of tackle there. Dude, the ceiling is so low right now. It is on.
Dude, last night.
Below the peaks of the mountains. Oh my gosh.
I went out, just stepped out the front door to fucking holler for Bill, and you can feel it.
Yeah.
I almost went inside and got Victoria like, hey, come fucking listen how quiet it is out here.
So Sarah told me something that was very interesting that I didn't know. Is that, so my hip has like flare-ups occasionally. Like I've already had my labrum reconstructed, all this shit. But for the most part, it's 95% of the good. And then I'll have like 5-day stretches where I'm like, what is going on? Well, like yesterday was the first day I was better, but the days before that I was like hurting. And Sarah's like, oh, it's probably because of the pressure.
Dude.
I was like, what are you talking about? She's like, yeah, people who have like joint pain, like
old Meemaw can tell you when it's gonna rain.
Yeah, that's exactly the analogy she said.
Yeah.
And I was like, what are you talking about? I was like, sure enough, like this is the first low pressure system.
Yeah, my hip's telling us it's gonna be raining here in a couple days.
I got the ultimate fucking weather radar on my. Man, look at them ducks, them ducklings. Gooch. I can feel it coming in the air tonight. Oh my gosh. She is chocolatey.
Sitting over there fucking talking shit.
It's been a hot minute since I fished in waders. I'm over here monologuing, bro.
I was just talking into the mic because I'm pretty sure it's still picking me up. Saying you're probably shit talking me right now. We'll never know.
For your viewer discretion, we will be sure to cut out all racial slurs. Just kidding, we don't make racial slurs.
No, we don't. Oh, fucking cunt.
I forgot.
I try to be.
Here, just stick it back.
There you go.
She's got the Y grip. Very nice. Very nice.
Pretty sure, yeah. Holy fucking shit. Am I about to rip something here?
Yeah.
What do we got?
Laying in this flat, unbothered. The old bull Ron did stick a nice one up here. And he cracked them. Dude, him and his son just tear up fish up in
Who?
Pennsylvania, Ron.
Oh,
You
yeah.
follow his profile, Dr. Limestone?
Yeah, man.
Him and his kid, they catch muskie. He's got all the good spots up there.
God damn, it feels good.
You might see a deer today as well. Maybe. I've not fished from a waders in a boat in a hot minute.
Yeah, been a minute for me too.
So I saw this like gear hack, and it was that if you have old pair of waders or you're you know what I mean, you're getting ready to get a new pair, instead of buying a pair of bibs, which obviously are nice in the boat, you just cut the booties out of your old
Yeah.
waders. I was like, oh my God, that's like, where are you gonna get a pair? You're not gonna buy a better pair of bibs than waders, you know, unless they leak, I guess.
Can you hand me that crafty jobber right there?
Sure.
I was just hanging out under the floorboards.
That's an omen.
Yes, it is.
That means strap me on, Captain. I've been hiding in the boat. I'm a stowaway.
Ready to die.
As a kid, I always thought about like hiding in the toy store. Oh my God, what if I got in here all alone for the night?
What was did you want to just like play with toys?
Just like steal everything.
Just plotting for fucking looting a toy store?
3 18-wheelers on their way.
Dude, I didn't know that you had your leg fully reconstructed.
My hip, yeah, my labrum was absolutely shredded from
baseball,
rotational overuse injury, and it was shredded from like, I think probably like my senior year of high school. I mean, I don't think it was obviously as bad. It got kind of progressively got worse, but it was shitty. But then as soon as I graduated college, I got it fixed. In Erie, Pennsylvania, I had a doctor, dude. He did a good job. Jay Dimel, if you're listening.
Saw a big rise down there. Jay who?
His name is Jay Dimel. Dr. Dimel. Man, there's going to be so much trash in this river to clean. I mean, there is so much trash to clean up. This feels like lake fishing.
Yep.
Right here. You know something I haven't done that I want to do more of?
What's that?
I think would be fun. And I don't think we have the right lakes here for it as much as you do in like probably other parts of Tennessee, North Carolina, Georgia. It's like shallow water, largemouth fishing.
Yeah.
With big like slow water game changer.
Yup.
Big, and any big streamer, but like, and watching bass just come up and give you that, like, specifically largemouth, dude. I see some of these dudes who fly fish in Texas catch like fucking 10-pounders. I'm like, that'd be fun. Fishing flooded timber. I think it would take a while to adjust to like the idea of lake fishing though, like the boat's not really moving as fast, and you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think it would be.
No, it's and with largemouth.
Yeah, I like the two. Yeah. Cover some water here. So I came up here and wade fished before we fished the last time together. I think we fished November 3rd. So what was the last time I paid Jeff for a shuttle? And sometime before that, I waded this right braid up here and caught a little fish down in the bottom. Oh, February. I can't wait for you.
Yep.
Or January. Middle of January. Late January. Nobody else on the river. Big dogs.
Days like this, too.
Oh my God. Is that a rock?
Uh-huh.
I didn't even see. Oh. I would have saw you if I was looking. Do we go down the left or the right? There's some juicy stuff over to the right. There's also juicy stuff to the left.
Yeah, we kind of have one lane here.
It's getting beat up either way, huh? The one lane is semi-treacherous.
This is probably getting fucking bony. Nope.
Jeez. Gotcha. That was kind of what I thought could happen. I only obviously thought it could be a fish. But like sitting right here on the crest somewhere. Yeah, no?
Yeah. We're going...
Reckless grab. Switching up.
Yeah, I think they're... I like the odds of one of them farting around here. I have...
I agree. I mean, around all this bass water, too.
I have intermediate...
Dude, I just...
Sink 5, sink 7.
I was peeling the line off an old reel. I didn't get to put the line I had for it. I've had this, it's a steel water line that I have always used to fish alpine lakes in Colorado. It's just called a steel water camo line, but it's a intermediate the whole way through, and it's kind of like a clearish, but it still has a tight taper.
Yeah.
But it's a 6-weight, and I have a little 6-weight for it. I mean, I think for like this scenario would have been perfect, but I didn't fucking put it on. But I was like, you need to throw like a little sculpin or something. Sink slower. Oh, we're gonna hit so many rocks.
There actually is a little more flow than what I was expecting.
Just try to hit them head on and not broadside. Just gonna try to keep us moving slow as possible. I'll be a fucking giant behind one of these little nooks.
Dude.
Oh God, it does feel fucking real nice, dude.
Come on. Where are we at there? Oh.
I'm gonna try to go through this right side. What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, we'll cross the bridge when we get there, I'll tell you that much. If you
Yeah, get to the right of the rock. That's what I was looking at too.
And through that, you also have the option to drop that anchor.
Ooh,
And you sort of
slow us down.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that might be a good idea. like this. It's like what am I driving? I don't know. It's just like I could go.
I think we might do it, dude.
Oh, it's dragging us over this rock. See, the kettlebell is kind of nice because it's round.
Yep. It would, that 30-pound will stop you. Jesus, dude. Dude, we might have to go, I'm not sure. Might have to go fucking fish some rogues to see if we can move anything. I get so, I think entitled or like, fish 75 yards of river and I'm like, all right.
Yeah, that's a good 75 yards though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, there's a lot of juice up here though.
Dude, I can still slightly maneuver the boat.
With the kettlebell?
Yeah.
I mean, either a lane, you know, a little bit of more of a lane got carved out there, or this flow is a little more healthy than what I was thinking. You're not up.
I know, I'm gonna let it drag through this next
Oh,
one.
okay.
Too. Just thinking how I wonder if the audible sound of that thing clanking is affecting.
I was thinking about that with
Fish behavior.
Well, I fish a lot of this with the drag chain out, but I think it's so
because like right here, if you want, like you can get 2 shots in there versus we would have been by this without it.
Yeah, so I do it with the drag chain fishing muskie. And like, I don't know, man. Sometimes you get a follow and it doesn't fucking eat. I think that I think at the end of the day it doesn't matter. But definitely for trout, I would say it doesn't matter.
Right. Now she's up. She's up. Give me a bite, bite, bite. Kaboom. See those mountains over there? Kaboom.
Oh yeah, that's what made me remember the it being quiet. I noticed for the first time this year the other night when I went out and it was all quiet, that I could see shit. That feels like, yeah.
There is a slight advantage to the mud and having less visibility on your fly is that if you get like In my case, if I get followed by an absolute dragon,
Yeah,
I'm less likely
you don't
probably to
right. You don't get the yips.
yeah, you don't get all boned up and lose your head.
Dude, so fucking the dogs got out. This was wild.
Who let the dogs out? Oh.
Also heard that song after Greta played. She wanted to hear "Right Round" by Flo Rida.
You spin my
Yep.
head right.
So she put that on in the workshop and wanted to dance, and so I was dancing in a workshop with my 6-year-old daughter, listening to Flo Rida and Kesha.
Kesha. Oh.
Yeah, dude. But after that song, fucking this mashup came on, and it was "Who Let the Dogs Out," followed by "Good Vibration," and then like 2 or 3 other, late 90s, early 2000s, like remixy type.
You like mashups? If so, I got some good mashups.
Yeah, I think that I do. I actually.
If you have a sporadic brain,
Yeah.
I think mashups are good.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, dude.
You gotta listen to the Two Friends, the Big Booty mixes. They got like 13 of them. They're like an hour and a half each. But
Okay.
they like freestyle the mashups where they just bring in like hit songs from different eras, and they just like.
Yeah,
We used to listen to them at baseball practice on our
I'm way into that.
speaker, and it was just like every song that came on was a banger. You
Yep.
know? You're like, oh, I fucking know this one. Let's go.
I think the original, I'm not sure if it was the original, but like, whatever, Girl Talk. You ever heard of them? Him? I think it's a dude.
I wonder if this creek down here on the right's dumping any juice.
I would imagine it is, and it's clear.
So what do you think what I've noticed walking down there in Elizabethton is, a lot of the stream side vegetation got smoked.
Yeah.
I've noticed some of it starting to green back up already. But now we're going into winter, so obviously that's probably going to stop. But I'm curious to what that is going to look like next spring. Is it dead? Will it just bounce back up? Because, obviously that's important for bug life and
Oh, we got two things of mistletoe there. You know about that?
Is that what that is?
Bro, mistletoe's a parasite.
Really?
It's a fucking plant.
Right there?
Yeah, man. Oh. I just learned that last year. I had
look at that. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I had my buddy.
It is like a
Morgan and
confined
Anthony
kind of object that you can stand
Morgan
under.
told me that was mistletoe. I was like, dude, eat a dick. I know what fucking mistletoe is. It's 3 pieces of a holly bush hot glued to a twig or a popsicle stick. And sure enough, and I told every single person on my boat, every time I've seen it since.
Yeah, it's kind of interesting how it's like, man, this all looks so juicy.
Yep.
Very fishable right now too.
Yep.
Maybe all the fish are dead.
They probably all died.
I guess it's not out of the realm of possibility. Errant piece of debris just impales them all.
Just a war scene underwater. No, dude, it's been very cool and unexpected to be fishing the French Broad, which has just been fishing well, like consistently moving lots of fish, and it's shit like this where
Right.
There's the muskie have their zip codes or whatever, but most of them have fucking addresses too, like they have front doors. And it's this log jam, and they might be 20 yards up here, or, across the, on the other side of the river. You'll see them here or there. But it's like this one zone, and like that structure, the log jam is like, that's it. That shit didn't fucking move an inch. And it was at like 800 times its flow. And so I was just thinking that, well, yeah, of course, like, all those logs have been there for however many years because of the hydraulics that exist that keep them
put.
Yeah, they keep them
They're
put.
there because they floated into that spot for a reason.
Right,
or stuck
there for a reason, and the muskies like them because they know they're stuck there for a reason.
Yeah,
and
it's
so
also, it's hard to fathom. Like we were talking about the age of some of these rivers and the new river and this and that, and it's like, bro, like, wow, I'm not undermining the catastrophe that water was.
Sure.
That river's been through that 500 times.
Yep.
Maybe more.
Yeah.
Like if the river's been around fucking for, it's like in the millions of years.
Dude, it just means nothing to me.
Yeah, exactly. It doesn't, because our lifespan is a fucking drop in a bucket. It's a grain of rice and a fucking back of an 18-wheeler. Like, just, can't comprehend.
Yeah, that's been another. We have, our front door looks out like onto the mountains, and we're 10 minutes from Johnson City, which isn't a big place, and so in Jonesboro, and like it's a not population dense area, dude, the stars are fucking right in your face. And just looking out like, damn, bro.
See, people who live in light polluted areas don't really understand what that, especially in a mountainous area. Like Colorado's the same way. Once you get out of Denver, and you can see the light pollution from Denver way in the mountains.
Yeah.
But once you get out far enough and you get up high,
yeah,
it feels more like a fucking snow globe, which I agree. When I even go out in my driveway and look up, I'm like, man.
Oh, shit,
nice.
dude.
Yeah. You get that effect here, too. Oh, man.
Yeah, I remember doing that as a kid and kind of, I don't know, that's sort of, oddly enough, that little piece of feeling or observation started the route into being very interested in physics and astrophysics, and then it is also what sort of put a semi-abrupt end to it, just because it's like, I don't know, I was still young when I really felt that end for myself, but it's like, dude, it's so fucking big, shit is moving so fucking fast, everything is so fucking far away.
It's a very natural thing to be like interested in. I feel like it's why I think like so many people who listen to Joe Rogan love those episodes with like Graham Hancock.
Oh yeah.
And
and he talks about the looking up at stars and how sounds like he was going down the route of having some sort of mandate to, which in theory might make some degree of sense.
Dude, if this was flown just a little heavier.
Yeah. Yeah, we're walking inside and Greta goes, Dad, why does the moon follow us? I was like, well.
That's a great question.
I picked her up, put her on the porch. I said, see that dog toy? She said, yeah. And I said, okay, think about where that is. And I picked her up, and we walked like 10 feet backwards, put her back down. I said, look at it again. She goes, okay. And I was like, is it closer or farther? She goes, it's farther away. I was like, is it higher up or lower down? She said, it's a little higher up, because I took her from on the porch and put her down. And I was like, yeah. So because we're so close to it, when we move a little bit, it seems like that thing moves a lot. Because it was just right there, and now we're only a few feet away, but we were only a few feet right next to it. So what we knew of it was just a couple feet away. And she was actually tracking with me at this point. Normally, dude, she's fucking... And I was like, dude, the moon is so far away. And at this point, I can see her. She's starting to go. It's so far away that it doesn't matter how fast we move or how far we move. We can't do anything. It's so far away that it always looks like it's in the same place to us. Unless its position changes. Because that's the only thing that matters. Like, dude, you know how fucking fast the moon is moving?
I don't.
That thing's fucking cooking. Yeah.
Well, dude, like, so those moons earlier this week, like we walk at Wing Deer too over there up by the baseball fields.
Yeah.
Not the new ones, the old ones. There's a bunch of fish flies down there. And
did not bring the
dude,
dry
we
fly
only
rod.
walked for like 40 minutes, and it went from like on the horizon to like way up in the sky, quick.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, like, dude, it's fucking far away. Here's one of these fucking
Ooh, what is that?
decorative ducks.
That's a special one there.
Yeah.
I bet Christian would know what that guy's called for sure. I wonder if they're legal to shoot.
I call them the fancy ducks.
I keep
No, I
looking
think
up in this
they're,
creek, dumping in there and just fucking, I don't know.
Big ass fucking heron.
I think it's too shallow up there, don't you?
Yeah. I'm wondering what... I might go smaller.
I mean, dude, like the next drop down through there down to like Hunter.
Yeah.
If we don't move the fish, I'll be bummed.
Yeah, I'll be pretty bummed about that.
Won't be. It is what it is, but obviously I feel like that's a very hopeful.
Yeah, that's definitely...
That's what's great about fishing. There's another section below it also is hope.
might fucking light up. Give this a fresh spin.
What you ripping with?
Haven't fished this dude yet. A little unweighted guy. A little keel weight, that's all. So dude, Victoria's fucking dogs, get out, Jesus Christ. And I'm finishing up my podcast with Marv. Got Greta down late. Call Marv. Fucking, I need to not do that on Mondays. I'm an idiot. And I'm finishing up. Greta's come out like multiple different times, and I'm just like, I'm going out to the fucking workshop at this point. So I was out there, and Victoria comes in, was like, you know, said something about where are the dogs. And I had come out, I had locked the gate, and those things are fucking savages.
What kind of dogs are they?
German Shepherds.
Oh shit!
One of them's 80 pounds, all black. Look at that. Look at that
Like a fucking
motherfucker.
timber wolf, probably.
Yo.
Oh man, that guy's got a nice wiggle.
Yep.
A tight wiggle.
Yep.
See, sometimes I think with the S swim of a changer,
It doesn't look.
it's too much.
Yeah.
It looks like a snake. Like.
Dude,
fish
look at
when
this
they-
kill. You ready?
Oh god. Yeah, that one's nice. You know what I'm saying though? Like.
Yes.
Because a fish.
It doesn't
from his,
look like a snake.
Right, his midpoint doesn't, you know, his head doesn't wobble like that. His tail does, but it's very tight and fast.
Yeah.
It's not, you know. Alright. Slim pickings for the boys, huh? All these stalker rainbows don't have much to choose from at the moment, do they? They
No.
really don't.
No, they don't.
They really don't.
You want to hand me, I think, the duct tape one?
This guy?
Yeah. Should have what I'm looking for. What I'm looking for is not in here. Do you see a pile of rogues in there by chance? It'll be in the other one if it's not. Yeah, there's one in there.
This guy?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that. Wake them the fuck up. That might be the best trout jerk bait, huh? Definitely.
It's a good one, man.
And they're inexpensive relative to
I know, dude. The
Mega Bass
fucking
Vision 110.
holy shit. Rapala put out. They have the Maverick.
Well, I haven't seen that one yet.
It's new. But yeah, it's like 18 bucks. Fucking Vision 110s are like 27. Bro, that thing's getting donated. That's the problem. It's the problem with fishing these is you still got to get them into the fucking
Junk, yeah.
the juicy zones.
There's probably a setup with a very finesse bait cast reel and a very light bait cast rod. Yeah, I don't know though, because you're gonna get a lot of backlashes hitting trees, you know.
For what? To increase accuracy?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this thing should get fucking nuked. So she comes in with the baby. Where the dog was like, I'm finishing up. I've had to restart with Marv like 3 different times. Because of Greta coming out, then the fucking some shit cut out, and then Greta came out again. And I was just like, dude, I'm at like you can reach me at elliswardflies.com or my number. And she comes out, I was just like, dude, she's like, I need to. And then just like rolled out. I'm like, God fucking damn it, dude. So we're driving all over. I'm walking through the fucking woods with a gun till like 2. And she's like, you know, basically like, if they're going to come back, they're going to come back. And we can't do anything about it. Next morning, the big black one, who's absolutely the one who, she's the instigator.
Right.
The other one is like stuck to Victoria's hip. And the black one, like, dude, she wouldn't come inside. Ooh, we don't know about what that was. It remains to be seen. And so, and she's the older one, and like I come out in the morning, Greta's watching TV, and fucking big black dog is just asleep on the back porch. The fucking other one's not there. God damn it. She was on Victoria Got Nextdoor, the app, and put out a missing dog post. And I mean, no exaggeration, 4 minutes later, got a text message, we have your dog. Couple doors down. Dude,
Technology.
the black dog, Esme, fucking savage. Smelled so bad. Like burning my fucking eyes bad.
Yeah, that's rough. My dad fried a nice fish out of here on a Rapala.
Low water?
Wow, good. No high water. That was some time ago already. Hear thee, 1972. When was America settled? 1776?
I think 1776. Or that's the
Declaration of Independence, right?
Yeah.
So we've really only been here for 200 years. Oh my God, dude, that looks juicy over there.
Yep.
Oh, we gotta get fried somewhere.
Yeah, we've only been here 200 years. And God damn, dude. Everyone, I mean, it's not just this country, but everyone thinks that their existence is legitimately the beginning, middle, and end. Like, it is alarming how much
true.
none of it matters.
Yeah, but that's got to come from a lack of like perspective growing up, or a lack of like teaching the right things, of like appreciating the natural world. Like, so many people live a life where they've never went on hikes. They've never spent time outside. They've never floated down a river. They've never fucking went to the beach. They've never done anything with, like, it's just very interesting.
It is.
And I've told you before, like, we have employees, and we do this thing where we actually don't have any employees really who say this anymore, but we used to have a few employees where, like, every Monday morning meeting we do this, like, what's good, and they would always be like, oh yeah,
you did tell me this. Like, what'd you do this weekend?
Nothing. You did nothing. Is what you did. Nothing really. I was just hung out. So, okay, so you did nothing. You know what I mean? And not that, what laying on the couch is not nothing. It's something, but it's not.
It's nothing.
Yeah, it's not necessarily a beneficial activity unless you're watching something educational or that you're deriving value out of it. It's physically not beneficial in it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, mentally, I would say it's if you're looking at things as like a plus and a minus, it's
a minus.
It's a minus. Right. It's not just neutral. So not only did you do nothing.
Neutral is maybe like sitting on your front porch and like watching.
Dude, honestly, to immediately move away from any amount of understanding there, that's probably a positive thing for most people. Because they actually have to be with their own thoughts and like confront shit for a moment. I mean, dude, do you know how many people just
I think too, like,
buzz through their day,
right,
with no, like, someone says something, or your wife or your girlfriend or your kid says something, and it doesn't land well with you, and you think, I wonder what's going on there that I'm getting upset about her sharing, some shit about groceries or something. Dude, it's just people just reacting.
What else I think is like a major like issue that we're not really talking about, like I think now that, like, did you see Trump appointed RFK to that Human Health Services position? That'll be interesting to see what happens.
Yeah, I didn't know that there was an official
an
official appointment.
I agree with a lot of his like philosophies on it.
Yeah.
But nonetheless, I think we have a massive like mental masturbation problem where people will like fucking sit there and just ingest every piece of, and myself included, I'm definitely guilty of this, digital content on something and never go do it themselves.
Yeah.
Right? Like, there's a portion of people out there who'll sit there and watch hours and hours of tying video and never go fucking tie the fly they want to tie. But the issue is like
mental masturbation.
It's like a dopamine issue that like you get you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, you hear people talking about like dopamine detoxes and stuff, and I think like you know, it's like me, like I've watched every fucking video of fly fishing in the Florida Keys
Right.
that it exists. Fucking 95% of them, no bullshit. Like hundreds of hours of consumption. I'm like, is that a net positive or is a net like I've deduced many spots out of these videos. I've learned a lot.
Well, this is an interesting question.
Day, is that a net negative or positive? It feels like my gut says it's a negative. Because in the old days, you would have, like, to experience any of that, you would have had to fucking go there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but that's you know, a comparative net negative relative to something else. So it's like, yeah, relative to exploring and finding one of these places on your own, definitely it's but it depends though, because if you use, this is what I was gonna say, if you use that information to go and do something, then I would typically, I was actually thinking about this fucking a couple hours ago. If you do something with the information that you get or things that you learn, then, you know, that knowledge or the time spent gaining that knowledge is therefore productive, quote unquote.
Right.
So, I was thinking about this with respect to Victoria and her talking about wanting to do a PhD program. And like
that's
she
coming out downstream right there.
I know. She just got her master's and she's not even fully licensed because she hasn't finished her hours.
That feels like a fucked process. Like that many hours, isn't it like 2,000?
Yeah, and here's the thing, she's too smart. It's fucking boring.
Right.
And so
sure.
it's there's two ways to go, right? You can just load up your schedule and like advertise and do all this work that is boring, that you find, you know, relatively simplistic, or and I know she has good relationships with her clients and enjoys it, but it's just like, for this, the forward-looking, you know, lifespan, it's, she wants to do research and practice with clients, but not just do that.
Right.
And so she's talking about getting a PhD, and was just like, you know, is this like one of these things where, and I found myself thinking the same thing, I complete something, and then I'm like, oh, okay, what's next?
Right.
As opposed to just being able to do this thing that I'm good at or have success with. Like, I
right,
want to.
But that, like, see, I think too, that's the issue with that is like, that's part of human nature. Like, say, you know what I mean? It was.
For some people.
Say it, right, we're getting more and more away from it. But say it was fucking 1776 and here we are, like, eating off the land and shit. Your day is a non-stop Rolodex of tasks to complete.
Yeah.
And solve the next problem.
Yeah.
Oh, I harvested my corn for the day. I have to plant my onions. The fence is down. The cows need fed. I need to go kill an animal. I need to now skin animal. I need to bleed, you know, salt hide.
Yeah.
And tomorrow there'll be a new list of things to do. I need to insulate house for winter. Oh, winter's done. I need to repair roof from winter. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah. And the whole time, dude, you gotta spend however many hours going down to the, or days going down to the fucking trading post.
Yeah.
To get whatever. And during that time, dude, if you don't meet and connect with human beings along the way, you're fucked. Like, you're literally gonna fucking die.
Well, too, it's like, okay, at that time, a problem arises that you don't know how to fix. What do you do? Your only resource is other human beings.
Right.
Right. Where, you know, today would be similar in the sense that, like, you know, you have access to all this knowledge of fixing things or whatever, you know, but that human element of, like, you know, the old wise guy on the corner of the neighborhood used to be the resource for all those things.
Right.
Oh, do this will work, do that. Oh, that happened to me and I did this and it worked. And now it's like a Google search.
Yeah, and the problem with that is that, one, your Google searches are being manipulated. Two, you're the one fucking Google searching. So you're not going to the store saying, you know, my
Right.
fucking horse is sick. And you got the dude who's had hands-on experience. It's like your biased search
Right.
of
How to fix this with using this method when maybe that
right, exactly. It's,
method
yeah,
isn't
so
the-
all of a sudden you're looking at just that methodology and
Right. Dude,
I mean, things are fucked though. There's like 7.5 billion people.
yeah. Yeah.
I mean,
Dude, that's the problem that no politician wants to talk about, that nobody wants to address. Is like, why is housing so expensive? Because we're out of room. The room's gone. There's no cheap land left. People, you know, like it's just, it doesn't exist, you know? Like eventually at some point, wow, is that a rise?
I mean, dude, if that
Feels
was a
like
fucking
16.
brown trout, TBD on that one too. The only other thing that would have,
What is going on right here? Did you see any body?
yeah, dude,
Was it a trout?
dude,
What is he doing up there?
that one's a head scratcher, and of course the GoPro had died.
Interesting interaction. See, though, this is where all these dudes rape these reds down here. You know?
Yeah,
Park up there at the fire department, walk down through Stony Creek, and all these fish spawn down.
I mean, I'm pretty sure that was a fucking
Hoss.
hoss.
I mean, those were big wakes, big dimples, you know?
He was all the way out of the water that second time.
Looks juicy over there, doesn't it? Those weed beds.
Yeah, there's weed beds. I mean, I know there's fucking fish.
I definitely want to kind of sneak up here to the right in this pocket and see how far the clear water is going to be coming out. Yeah, I think too, you know, which, you know, America just, in my opinion, you know, because I think like you said about manipulating Google searches, like all that shit is being, it's like, you know, how many people are starting fights with friends and family because they saw something on Facebook, you know, I do it with Sarah, like I see something, I'm like, oh, that's the way it is. Fuck. You know, like, it's like, well, Instagram just fed that to you on a silver platter, and you just, you know.
Now, do they hear you?
Yeah, and they're listening.
Then
to your
arguing
fucking,
with your wife, and so now it's about fucking getting shit to go sideways.
oh, look at this mud line up here. Oh boy. I can feel it coming in the air.
Dude, that was a bizarre little something right there. You want to fish?
Sure. I'll two-hand burn some shit.
Yo.
I'll two-hand burn something. I'm gonna try this yellow guy. This big yellow Johnny. Old heifer. Hugh heifer.
Big time Timmy Jim?
Not before I capsize this.
No, I think that's the right move. I mean, dude, the only other thing that could have been is a carp. Feel your...
Weird carp behavior.
Feel the temperature, well, fucking carp. Feel the temperature of your fly after you fucking pull it in, dude.
Is it cold or warm?
You tell me.
I guess it's gonna be warm.
That's warm as shit.
Yeah, definitely not cold. Right?
No, it's not. It is definitely
Doesn't
not
feel
cold.
as cold as the wind gust.
Maybe we're waiting for a bite window. What is it today? What's it gonna be? Maybe it's fucking turnover. And it doesn't fucking matter what we do.
Oh my god, dude.
What?
Up in the mud line. Just nuke something. You see the rings?
Yeah.
Just nuked it. Right over the mud line.
Thank God I didn't bring that dry fly rod. I swear to fuck, dude, the one time.
That's how it always works.
Yeah. Once again, looked at that just thinking, well, fuck it, you know? Almost was considering it some sort of time management where...
Oh my gosh. Double hauled that fucker right into the weeds on top of the stump.
Yeah, we got to get to Hunter, or sorry, we got to get to Lovers in like 2 hours.
Yeah, I was actually thinking about like the amount of water between here and there.
Yeah, it's a good amount.
It's like, oh shit. What the fuck? What are you possibly eating?
Sounds like giant fucking caddis eats.
Also, dude, we really need to set some Florida dates.
Yeah, are you thinking winter?
No, like sometime like March. Like, I mean, dude, we can go multiple fucking times, but we should definitely go to like Tampa Bay area in the summer once the big poons are there. We should go to the Keys in March when they're there, and we can. I mean, we can go down there anytime, fish for bonefish. Permit. So, like, I want to go for like a minimum of like 3 to 4 fishing days.
Minimum
You know?
of 3 to 4 fishing days.
What?
Minimum of 3 to 4 fishing days, you said?
Yeah. Probably 3. That, you know what I mean? Because you're gonna have a like. What's nice though is we could switch off driving and just send it straight through.
Yeah, that wouldn't be a problem at all.
Switch every like 4 hours or something. I mean, 2 Biscayne Bay's not that far.
Where's that?
That's just south of Miami. It's like a 12-hour drive. Oh, got him.
You got a fish?
Might be a stud, dude. Might be a stud. 2-hand burn coming downstream. He's pulling like a donkey. Oh, might be a donk. Amy on the burn, just dead pause. Oh, he feels heavy, dude. He feels heavy. I don't know. Oh, dude, I think it might be a unit. Maybe he's foul hooked. I don't know. He's dragging the boat at the moment. Come on, you big heifer. Dude, I think they're eating up in that mud line, too. Bro, he's not dude, I think it might be a jumbo. It's a striper, maybe. I don't know. Dude, I can't lift it. I mean, I can. I don't want to fucking crank on him. Here he comes. Oh, dude. All right, let's go this way. Here he comes, right here. I haven't seen his ass yet. Oh, dude, he feels heavy. I don't know.
Jesus, dude.
I mean, I got him fucking bent over right now.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Way upstream cast. Just... We're gonna see him right here. We're gonna see him right here. Come on, big bastard. Oh, he's foul. It is a nice fish.
It is a nice fish.
But it hooked in the back. I wonder why I couldn't move him, dude. All right, I'm gonna juice him just because at this point I'm not. He's a very pretty fish.
Yeah.
Come here. Ah, you big yellow bastard. Get him. Look at that mud colored him up. Oh, nice fish though. Okay. He definitely came up and tried to eat it.
Yep.
I wasn't dredging. There you go. So we'll take the swipe eat. Nice fish, man. God, you're beautiful. You beautiful bastard, you. Hell yeah.
Yeah,
gosh, dude.
Let me get
You wanna go over in the grass and get some photos? I'll get out.
Yeah.
He's pretty. Man. He's got an awesome adipose. Thanks, buddy. That was a good fight. Even though you're hooked in the top. You're getting ready to do your deed somewhere whenever you can. It's a nice 20. Maybe bigger. I don't know. What do you think? 21? I don't know. It's not super long. Do you think this fish has big fish genetics?
Yeah.
Dude, I would cast up in that clear shit before we...
Yeah.
I saw one fucking nuke something over there.
On the burn, dude.
On the burn. Yeah, let's be perfect right over here in these rocks. Come on, buddy. You're in your full spawn suit, bud. Did you come up and try to eat my fly? Did you try?
He made a mistake.
It's okay.
He made a little whoopsies.
You know what I was thinking too the other day? Like, I'm as big a proponent for brown trout as any fish, really. Like in terms of like conservation efforts. But bro, they're fucking hardy.
They are.
Like they're actually an invasive fish. Like they're
Yeah,
hardy.
they are fucking hardy.
They're hardy as fuck, buddy.
I think that. I mean, how many have you pulled out that have?
Wounds or
that have a grown over fucking osprey munch.
Just tilt you that way, just there. Come here, buddy. Come here. Where'd you go? Come here. Oh, you're a pretty bastard, aren't you? Yes, you are. Bom, 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 bom.
Hang on one second.
Yeah, you did. You're being difficult.
All right.
Ready? 3,
Yep.
2, 1. I can get him tilted just that way, just a hair. Woo!
We'll get a couple more.
Yeah. You're slippery guy. Ready, bud? Oh, dude, come on. I'm gonna get your adipose in there. All set?
Yep. Got some good ones.
We'll let him go. Thanks, bro. Look at you all spawned, getting ready
Look
to
at
go.
that.
All right, you're ready. Down goes the net. Out you go, big dog.
See you, bud. On the two-hand.
Yeah. Wonder if he was one of those guys that's making all that noise, causing all that trouble up there. Oh shit, my
Not
bad.
even good.
Wow, that's a big drop off right there.
Dude, I know you fucking jumped in like
It's a crater.
you had some fucking
It's a crater.
had some commitment there.
Blind confidence is what that is. Ignorance is bliss.
I wasn't
baby.
gonna say anything. Yeah.
Ignorance is
I was like, all right, well, I guess he's gonna fucking figure this out one way or another. And if it works out, then great. If it doesn't, then we'll be okay. It's another. Have you ever watched the Great British Baking Show?
Oh, Sarah loves it, dude.
I fucking love it, dude. The people that end up, well, it's not doing
Here, you want
well,
up here?
but yeah, I'll take a couple fucking stabs.
I have a
through
good
here,
feeling
dude.
about launching one up in that clear stuff,
Yeah.
burning it right into the mud. I did see a massive blow up in there. Well, okay. That makes me think that all the stuff we passed up there, we just didn't get,
Just didn't get the
they
munch.
just weren't there.
Yep.
Because that guy ate after we floated over it. I rode right over his ass. This fly was tied by the Beaver Islands fly guy.
Oh,
Beaver Island Flying Co. Drew.
is that
Sent
a
me
little
these 2
changer?
winters ago to play around with it.
Mm-hmm.
Tied him on this extended shank. It's kind of a cool idea.
On which one?
He tied him on like a big extended shank and put like rattle beads on there.
Oh, yeah. Interesting.
I caught 2 long. He sent me another yellow one. I mean, he sent me these long time, like 2 winters ago, maybe my
Yeah.
first winter. I caught a couple on that yellow one then too. Oh boy, there's something about to happen in this color change right here. You gonna do the old drunk diddly?
Dude, I'm gonna go with the swim beezels. Swimmy breezes.
What's your back hook on this one? Gamma?
We will see. I think it's probably. I ran out of the 6s, so I've been doing
This number 6 B10S's.
just perfect.
That trout predator light though.
Yeah.
Also gas.
So, yeah, I've been tying them with a couple different. I'm not sure which one I grabbed here, but I do believe it is one of the freshies where I'm saying, what the fuck should I do? I think there is something to be said for the back hook having some mass. So, yeah, brother, this is either the Predator Light or a partridge universal predator size 2. So I'm definitely
You get some speed in the back.
kind of stepping out. You get some momentum back there, you know?
Right. This guy wants to stop instantly.
Yeah.
Just wants to keep going.
Wants to keep moving. Yep. Yeah, that light thing, the light in the back. That's why I love rabbits so much, is you can have it. It absorbs water. Can you hand me my pliers?
Mm-hmm.
Just want to do everyone a favor here.
The old...
Noise has got me all fucked up now.
Dude, we've seen like 3 or 4 of those big splashy eats. Just gonna kind of creep in here real slow. You see this really light colored twig running parallel to the water's edge straight ahead of us? It's really orange yellow color.
Yeah.
Right in line with you to that is where I saw that big splash. You saw that splash, didn't you?
Yeah.
Oh man. Oh yeah.
Some shit was getting nuked back there.
In the middle?
Yeah.
I'll back right over there and launch a few upriver. That thing is fucking juicy. I like that pink hot spot too. Yep, I like this. We're going with this one.
Nope.
Okay. Dude, they're not, I don't think they're eating dries. Do you think they're eating dries?
Yeah.
You do.
Yeah.
Give me 1 second to respond to this text.
Oh, you're good.
Alright, let's do this. Fuck. So we saw one up above us, and then we just saw a good one down at the crest.
Yeah.
Is this high enough, or should I keep going? I didn't see the one up here.
You can keep going up.
Load up. Bang! I'd like to take a picture of that fly.
For
my tying archives, and also I am a really large fan of the color scheme.
Yeah.
It has a very minnowish, I don't know, it's just like shady maybe? Is it shady? The pink kind of like goes good.
Yeah, it's also, I like that pink hotspot, and it's peach and brown barred rabbit. Which obviously is what makes the fish go.
Yeah. That's how you know you're in the rabbit game, when you're like, you know, there's so many colors of rabbit here, but we're like, we got it fucking whittled down to like
The peach and brown barred,
this
dude.
is the one. Dude, that's how I feel about that golden dorado. John ordered a bunch for the shop, and I went down and bought 2 packs because I was like, that's the one that I stuck
Bunny?
all those. Yeah.
Yeah.
Golden dorado colored bunny. That's the one I stuck all those. That color drunk is the one that 2 years ago that did work all winter. With yellow hackle tails coming out there.
Mm-hmm.
Yellow oranges. Ever since then, I've been fucked up on the yellow.
Dude, I would say let's keep pushing down.
All right.
Just for the sake of
Time.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's 3:50 already too. I'm gonna try to keep you on that one crested kind of out in the V of water. So I'm gonna try to do that way. You can shoot over to the right if you like anything over there. And then we'll start cooking with gas.
Yup.
This thing's getting fried though. by a mongrel. Hey, you never know. We got a lot of water left. We could end up turning one of those days.
Yeah.
Juicy stuff. Oh. That cast reminded me of the eat you had down above.
Below Lovers?
Below Lovers,
Yeah.
On the swim bug. You know,
Through the
yeah.
Ripped the fucking line
Summer
out of my
morning,
hands.
like 6, 7 a.m. or whatever it was. Oh, get smoked. That's getting you. That's getting you.
Dude, someone's fucking chilling in there.
Yep. I would agree. This whole inside edge looks gas.
Yep. Jesus, dude.
I don't want to miss it.
That thing should be getting deep fried. A little spicy churro. Chicharrones. A little chicharrones. You ever do pork rinds?
I've had them before. I don't. You're talking about the chip, right?
Well, I mean they're puffy.
What's that?
They're puffy.
They're kind of like a bugle, right?
Yeah, I mean it's
like the skin, correct? Oh,
yeah,
dude,
it's actual fucking pork rind.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah. Give me that surface. Oh,
dude, fucking through the surface. Come on.
I'm gonna try to choke you in right on that edge. Dude, both sides look great.
What's the guy supposed to do around here?
What's the man gotta do? Oh, shit.
Dude,
I feel like it's gonna happen now. I do. It's like a little motorboat. Look at all these little buckets. One's gonna come on it like a fucking steam engine,
yep.
Dude. What color mallard flank is on that thing?
Natural.
Huh. Peach brown barred? That's where that brown's coming from, huh?
Yeah. I mean, it could be... We'll see. I'll have to... Jesus, dude.
What a man gotta do? Oh, this all feels like gas. It's just the right amount of moving water. Oh yeah. I already know where your head's at.
Bro.
Did you just see it eat?
Yeah. That
See, dude,
riffle.
Are these all giants though that are just like being forced to eat off the top right now because there's nothing else? You see him go again?
No, but I'm gonna be casting
You want me to go over there?
Yeah.
I can.
You can't?
I can.
You can. Ladies and gentlemen, he can.
Two log jam. I just feel like if one sees it, they should go like hot garbage on it.
I know.
Because they haven't seen anything for weeks. Like just ridiculous eats.
Yeah.
With ridiculous ferocity. It is piss shallow in here, though.
Yep.
What am I gonna do? Boink! Oh, dude, it's a stud. Do you see him?
Yeah.
Got on a red.
Was he?
I don't know. I mean, like, did you see his tail?
Yes.
Big, giant bastard.
What the fuck is he doing eating?
I don't know. Is he eating dry flies? I'm about to get out and walk the boat out there. It's huge.
I don't think they fucking eat when they're spawning. Is that not right?
I don't know if he is. I don't know that he's spawning.
Right.
Did you see him come up for whatever he was doing? Though? His tail's the size of the fucking. Okay. All right. I'm in the back row. Try not to bang any rock. He was somewhere right in there, I think. Or was he the next rock garden up?
No, it's right in there. Yep. He just won again.
Oh, where at? I didn't see him.
Right about where my fly is. Did you see that last one? Brother.
Oh, I thought I just saw one over on the other side of those two dark rocks. Like in between
He's
the
like right under my fly. I mean, he might be. I don't know what that behavior is. You know? If he's on a fucking. If he's actively spawning, what the fuck is that shit?
I don't understand why he'd be cresting the water. Oh, no, dude. Was that an E?
I don't know.
Try a different color.
Try what?
I'm gonna pee real quick. Wonder a different color or something. I don't know. Oh, I guess I can't whip. Well, I can whip out my Johnson this way.
Oh my God.
Dude, the one I saw was probably like a mid-20.
I saw it.
He just busted up there. He is not small. He's like... He is very large. Very large fish.
Jesus, dude.
See if you can get him to chase something big. What are you going? Okay.
I'll fucking see about this. I mean, that is pretty fucking spawny behavior.
Yeah, that swimming upstream like that. Wonder if he's chasing off other brown trout. Oh, where's my fly box? I might have something that he might have. This guy, look at that. Big orange bottom. Or, I got something special, I think. Look at this bastard.
What is that? Little bucktail changer?
Bugtail change. Old one, been around for.
I remember that. I was thinking about that one the other day.
See if Get him to chase it out of there. I think I'm gonna start with the craft changer first. I'm not gonna cast, but in the spirit of switching flies.
Fuck it, dude. Cast.
I think I've lost my nippers. What did I do?
I have some nippers.
Mr. Nippers. No, I got one right here. The last time I saw him good, his tail looked to be that of like a
30?
yeah. I just want something brown trouty or rainbow trouty. See, if he's preparing it, he still could chase and eat food. But I think if he's doing his actual deed, I don't think he'd be moving around so much.
No.
I also don't. If that's the case, we fucking won't catch him. Baby, there's a shooting star. Oh, big yellow heifer. Oh, you're all fouled up or something.
Dude, we're gonna have to roll.
Yeah, we gotta go. Let me shoot this bitch at him like one time and see if he'll chase. Get the fuck out of my face. Bad cast with a knot. Dude, that's fucking line. This one's for me. Oh, this fucking line, dude.
Is that SA?
Nah, this is the Streamer Max Short is just not coming off the spool very good after not being used for a little while.
Hey, get up front. I'll row us through this.
Jesus. Let's see. I just want to burn one through there. See if I can invoke his territorial spirit. That didn't work. No, they're not. Can't. Last shot. Oh, this line is gonna fucking make me kill myself. There we go. How did I end up fishing?
I want you to fucking stick a unit on a big fly two-handing and I was fishing for a little bit. You got the hot hand. Oh, Jesus.
Dude, this one swims nice. I like it. I've redone the head on this one a few times. There, didn't kill any good there. Too shallow. Oh, I don't know what side to go on.
Yep. That's a good fucking shot, right turn.
Right in this middle stuff. Boom, boom, boom.
Follow?
I thought so kind of too, so maybe, but I think it was just the
I didn't see anything.
fly. If this thing gets nuked, it's gonna be a giant. Fucking line. I'm done with you after today. I'm cutting you up into little bits. Burying you in the backyard.
If you get neat, or the line.
What's that?
I was wondering if you were cutting apart the line and burying it in the backyard.
Yes, exactly. That was what I was potentially thinking.
Not a big fan of that airflow line.
It was, I mean, in its credit, it's very old, so.
Yeah,
It's just, this is bad what it's doing right now. It's like every couple where is it right now?
yeah, there's something like it doesn't take on coil easily, but when it does and it gets, like if there's any amount of wind around itself, it fucking like knots up.
Well, one thing too that I noticed casting when I was messing with your rod at the ramp there, like that line is so much smoother. It goes through your hands so much easier.
Which one, the Rio?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like
that's
it's nice
another
and
part
slick.
of the that airflow line will fucking, if you're fishing in dirty shit, especially sandy water, that'll do a good job of putting a mark in your finger.
Right. What has they you know, every company has like their thing. Like Rio's is like the slick cast. They call it airflows, they call it like ridge tech, but those ridges just smoke your fingers.
Yeah, that's the one that I'm talking about.
I want it in there further.
Oh,
You little clear water pockets in there.
Yeah?
It's a
Oh
giant
my
rainbow,
God.
dude. Absolute stud rainbow. What the fuck? Look at the size of this
Dude.
cunt.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Dude, it's a big kiked out mutant rainbow.
Fucking completely nuked a giant game changer.
In a fucking 6 inches of water. I kind of feel like I should just let him go. We should fish this shit. Or do you think we should get a picture of that?
What? I mean, I don't care.
I think I send him home. Dude, it's gonna make rowing through here a bitch if I'm hanging off to the side. Dang, buddy, chill out. I'm just gonna hold him till we
Do what?
big old study. Look at that fucker. Nice. Very nice. I guess I'll stay over here. I'm a fucking hot garbage mess. God. Come here, you. I'm gonna try to hold him left-handed because the fly's in his face that way. Come here. Slippery cunt. There we go. This will be better. Come. You big bastard. Ha! Dude, why the fuck are you so slippery? Big dog. Ugh. Dude, I'm sorry. I feel like I'm violating your rights right now. There we go. Ready? What the fuck? Look at that.
Damn, dude.
Oh.
Well.
Dude, I'm trying. You're fucking smoked. Okay, you ready, big guy? Let's get.
Well, that's fucking sick. All right, kid's back.
Yeah, get up there, dog. Dude, in a fucking barely any water.
Yeah.
Just said, oh, look at this little brown trout coming. All right, I'll jump on the sticks. We'll get pedal to the metal. Sick.
I actually think this guy's gonna get its shit pushed in.
Let's do it. Look, y'all. Good to go?
Oh, no momento.
You're good. Tell me whenever you're ready. No rush.
Yep.
Big brown trout coming to Browntown.
Come on, man. Come on, man.
Fucking give it to us. We got a long way to go and a little bit of time to get there.
Yes, sir.
And I'm gonna put us in the bush. Alright, here we go. What are you doing up here, Mr. Rainbow? Rock bump coming. Whoop. Oh yeah. I feel good about from that first drop below Hunter down into that slack water.
Yep.
And I'll push us through the slack stuff. Kaboom. What is big ass Rainbow doing up there?
Yeah, I don't know about that.
He's getting in position to eat eggs here in the near future.
Yeah, that could be it.
Oh boy. Get fried. Coming in hot. Oh boy. Oh. Well, that hold on anchor kick loose. Might not be a bad thing.
Yeah.
Getting nuked on this side bank. Oh. You fire, can't you be patiently waiting? Oh, I'm getting fucking fried in a skillet. Give me a second. Right there.
I need that fucking sideways eat.
I feel like it's gonna happen around one of these little rock gardens.
What?
Oh, did you see him?
I got it out of the fucking corner of my eye, dude. Did you get a fucking read on that fish? Was that an absolute fucking unit?
It's a 24 at least. That's
Jesus fucking Christ,
giant black
dude.
shadow. Just missed it, huh?
Yeah.
Or never committed. God. Dude, he was so dark.
Yeah.
He had no, like, very dark. What?
Heavy anchor. And not a
Tie it
fun.
off here. This time, I'm gonna tie you off with a loop.
This fly is fucking lights out.
Fucking, you know, it's one of those days that feels like if we get it to him, like we're gonna get at least a showing, and of course we'll run out of daylight. You know,
Yeah.
that's how she goes.
It is
We'll run
how
out
she
of
goes.
Daylight before we get there.
Well, if we didn't have these fucking women and their fucking offspring, you know?
Dude. Oh man. Hallelujah. Oh man, that guy's deck got all fucked up. It's brand new too. Yep, get fried. Get fried. Juice can stand. The old pocket prober. Probe them crockets. Get right down in them britches.
That's Juice Can Stan meeting a little bit of Topwater Paul right there.
Yeah.
Stan's cousin in low, muddy water. Come on off that fall.
Dude, how about it?
Fuck, dude. I got that, I had that sixth sense,
It feels like
Like
fired
pull-
up.
just pulling that fly back out and kind of keeping my head
Yeah.
over to the right and seeing that fucking, that was a big fish. Fuck.
Well, dude, that's what I feel like. It's like if we can catch them
Before they're active.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, some guy like that guy, he's fucking farting around in the predator spots.
Oh. That log got me to do. It was right here for the longest time.
Yep.
Oh man, there's people fishing.
Boom. You want to get me a little bit closer?
Yep.
How's it going? Any bites?
No. Keep squeezing you in here. Oh, we're gonna get fucking shark bait hoo-hoo-hawed. Shark bait hoo-ha. In front of the pillow. Ew. That little chocolate milk bowl in there. Got to stay right on top of this little rock ledge right there. Jesus, dude, they brought the whole fucking...
Are we still going down on the left there?
Yeah, dude.
Thought we might have had an at the boat runner there.
Juicy looking pocket, huh?
Yeah.
Fuck. That one kind of
Had the feels to it?
yeah. What do you want? Oh, Jesus, Louises.
Ha ha ha.
Oh, God. Sounds like a
Jesus.
wet sock laying in there, too. It's just... Ay, ay, ay. Jesus, dude. We got a Nuki Wallace on the horizon now.
Get out of here.
Nice shot!
Great shot.
Freak out! Dude, that was another one that had the senses too. Right off the edge, come in. Dude, the water's always pounding through here so fast on high water.
Yep.
Man, this bank got cleaned out, didn't it?
This right side?
Yeah. It looks a lot different at the moment. Oh, shit. Oh, I got that root. Let me see if I can get us over there. I'll go for Booyah! Freak out! Just get nuked.
Right there, dude.
Right
Yep.
there.
Fuck. God, it looks good.
Gosh, this all feels excellent.
God damn.
Yeah, Big Jesse.
You want to talk about fucking Thomas Jefferson and the Founding Fathers?
Yeah.
Sitting down in here. Sitting down, put it right in my fucking cake hole. Rock.
Oh
no! My boat!
Just shampooed right in there.
Yeah. I'm just thinking it's almost like,
well,
we're not even fishing for a fish. Damn it. Oh, we're good. We're fishing for an eat. We're fishing for a type of eat, which granted comes from a fucking, the type of eat inherently is from a 26-inch brown.
Right. But
but we're not swinging to those fish arguably spawning. It's, I want to fucking,
what I was gonna say too is like,
car ramrod.
we're looking for like the fish who's like right on the edge,
right,
pre-spawn, ready.
Yeah.
But like that's the water we're ticking right now, is like behind that island, right? That might be a good spot for him to be waiting, shallow water. This is a good area for him to do his thing. And he's gonna pack on one big last feed here. You know? Like, which is why we saw that giant fucking up there in the water he was in, is because he's hanging in that area, getting ready.
Getting ready?
Yeah.
Haha. There's a pun
But if
there,
he follows
Jack.
if he follows us and nukes a streamer, then it's like, to me, that's fair game.
That's completely
Now, if
fair
we would have
game.
anchored there and fucking ran a bunch of nymphs through there till we hit him in the face and snagged him, obviously
Right.
not fair game. But that's what'll happen to him.
That's correct.
But like, if we can trigger his territorial response of, oh, I'm ready to fucking throttle something,
Dude, you know what will be fascinating
then to me,
is
like same with this stuff in here, it like feels like the middle of no man's land, but I'm like, it's shallow, it's not overwhelming amount of flow.
I know there's big dogs through here too.
Yeah. Where you want, right or left?
Man.
You run through the bottom of this island and I'll back row so we can get some more juice below us. Freak out! Can we check a box real quick?
Sure.
Under these trees over here on the right. Fished with Christian one time.
Yeah.
And we caught a bunch on nymphs right over here. The water was higher. Not that that's relevant to what we're doing, but he had claimed that this is where one of those big jumbo Brutuses got caught. And maybe there's a big jumbo Brutus over here that wants to. Oh,
Got it.
nice shot.
Under these guys?
Right under these trees. Yep.
Yeah.
Looks like there's a little drop off in there, maybe not much. But we named it on high water and we're casting right up at the bank and caught a bunch of 14ers, rainbows, and little baby browns. Oh no, Houston's gonna be bummed. His night fishing spot is gonzo. Literally, he fishes right where that tree fell. He parks
Up there?
Yeah, he parks in that little apartment building right there, that blue one.
Yeah.
Walks down the fence,
Interesting. I wonder if he's definitely seen me out here.
and he catches a bunch of big ones standing right there. All right, you want me to back roast through this? Keep
Yeah.
going. You tell me.
Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna end up having to.
Oh, I'm just thinking that area down by the dough could be juice can stand. I'm gonna row with all my might. What do you think's top achievable rowing speed?
Independent of current?
On high water, how fast do you think you could go? 10 miles an hour?
With the current?
Yeah, like this, back row, going backwards.
Yeah, I feel like 10.
Oh my, look at that, baby. I haven't fished this section since the flood.
Yeah, I haven't either.
All right, what juicy areas do we have below us? We got the area in front of the cow farm where they line up with dries, that bank, the area above that too, that shallowy area. Those could all be good zones for the two-hand bizzle.
Dude, the weed, that pooly, I would call it a flat, but where it's deep on the left-hand side with rocks right before the bridge.
Which bridge? Oh, yeah.
The first
the
one.
tree, yeah.
Dude, that weed bed on the right-hand side,
Really? I've always fished the left down through there. It's so deep.
Dude,
I've never fucked with that right side.
Oh, dude, it is, the right
Gas.
side is, on tough days, that's like dropping down in, I start moving more center, and so I'm telling folks that casting is going to be occurring still towards the bank, but we start to fish more like that weed bed sort of pinches from bank out. So we end up fishing more like a third of the way in, and just like a strip or two off that weed bed, let it pause. See you later.
Break out. You know what I never should have sold? My 5 horsepower long shaft motor.
Yeah,
I'll try. I'll have to
probably not.
have to reclaim one off Facebook for like $400. It's like old and shitty. Fix her up. Down that county turnpike, Barney stopped me with his gun halfway past me. We got the stuff right above Lovers. It's fucking juice.
That flat, yeah, I mean, there's no shortage of good water.
The dead section is going to be from the bridge you were just talking about down to the dough. Maybe. Could also be gas.
Dude, there's a couple pockets in there on the right-hand side that we got the fucking Rogue tuned up, folks.
Booyah.
It was riding a little wonky. 'Tis not now.
Fuck yeah, baby. This is what a... How many meters is this? Oh, it's got to be... How many laps around the track from up there to here? How many? What do you think? 2? 800 meters? Maybe.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, I mean,
Maybe 1,200. 1,200 meter row.
no, I
That's
think,
good
well,
juice for the latch.
Damn. Oh yeah, no. Whenever things are not going the way I want them, which is really the only time I'm rowing, is like I'm in a rush or shit's so fucking bad that I don't want to have someone fishing a certain area.
Right.
I'm like, you know what? We'll get fucking juiced up, you know?
Yep.
Get a little workout in. I'm gonna sleep well tonight.
Yep.
I definitely
Direct correlation there.
Yeah.
Physical exertion
Oh,
to how
dude.
fast you fall asleep.
Oh my god.
Oh.
I definitely fuck, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah. I had to talk myself into that more than once. Getting down to the lake.
Oh, dude, you remember that day I fished
rowing
those
out.
guys? You said grab the motor.
Yeah.
Might be, dude, if I didn't have the motor that day, I would
You
have
would have
died.
been so fucked.
Wouldn't
Yeah.
have made it.
So I've had
And
a
it
couple
poured
of those.
down rain,
Yeah,
dude.
I've had a couple of those days, and it's just like the only saving grace. There is nothing because we're not fishing. It's honestly, it feels like more of a detraction from the. Ooh, hey, buddy. feels like more of a detraction from the guiding. It's not like, oh, he's working hard. It's like, this seems unnecessary.
Yeah, what are we doing?
Yeah.
Why aren't we fishing? And it, dude, like if I didn't have the motor that day, it pissed down rain.
Yeah.
Two of them in the boat.
Fucking slammed that day.
Dude, it would have taken 2.5 hours.
Yeah. Not only was it ripping rain, it was just...
We caught one fish. It would have been fucking rough. Granted, it was a nice fish. Old, I don't even remember that guy's name, but he just whopping the old indicator rig out the back of the boat. Oh, I got one. Oh shit. Yeah,
nice brown?
Huh?
Nice brown?
Dude, it was a real nice brown, right above the last set of shoals above Persinger. Ate a big caddis nymph.
Fuck yeah.
On that cobbly bank on the right there before you get to the shoals.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, he's casting like 8 feet, just dragging it. Whack. Oh yeah, I like the looks of that. Have you floated through Dog Pound area after the flood yet?
Yes.
I can't. I'm pretty sure there's a new braid there on that top chute.
Yes.
Going off to the right.
Yep.
I haven't seen it at high water. I don't know if we'll be able to get through there.
In high water, I don't think we can get through it on low water, but I'm pretty sure in high water it is going to be.
Yeah, on low water it's like a trickle, but on high water I was like, oh fuck, that wasn't there before, was it? Yeah. That whole right bank that's always down below that chute, its juice is going to be totally different.
Oh, dude. So going through that, it looks incredible because you kind of have to, like, there's a tree there.
Right.
And it's like you can't fish the first third.
Right.
And it's just, it's got cleared out. Exactly what you're saying, dude. It's...
Well, too, you know how we'd go through that chute and row hard to fish that little island right there to the right?
Right.
And there was nice cobble. That all looks different, too, to me. Like... Granted, I'm only looking at it at low water, but I feel like that's going to have new opportunity, minus some old opportunity. Fuck you, Leaf. Leaf Jefferson. At least old Jeffrey Yonats will have the car ready for us. Oh, Jeffrey Jaegerbomb.
Just doing everything in your power to not say Jeffrey Epstein.
He's a dog, huh? He fixes trailers.
Yeah.
He just does it all. Very competent human being, I'm sure.
Nice as shit, too.
Yep. This
And
helicopter's coming. The ladies called search and rescue for us, dude. Here he comes. Oh, man. So Callan's doing good, huh?
yeah, Callan's doing good.
How long is he sleeping?
Like, sometimes more than 3 hours.
Lit.
Yeah, pretty rare. And like, it's, how you were saying it's a good, let's say good 6 days, bad 2, good 5, bad 4, good 3, bad 1.
Dude, that's how
good 6. It's like that, except like in between. It's basically just feeding, the feeds and the poops.
Right.
And so when the poops aren't going well, dude, when it's kind of like how that movie, how Stella got her groove back. Or maybe the Emperor's New Groove. There's a groove that's missing, dude.
Right.
And he'll find it every once in a while.
Yeah, those first like maybe 2 weeks Luke was born, dude, he would take these naps, or he'd just like nap. I mean, he was sleeping all day. He was sleeping like 18 hours a day.
Right, yeah.
Nah, not the case. I've grown very fond of him, obviously, but like...
It changes for, for me it was about 4 or 5 months.
Yeah.
And things started to change, dude. That the first couple months is just
Little crest eat here. Summon the eat right before the shoal. Mr. Heron must be on something here. Kaboom! I just have such an affinity for water like this.
yeah,
Like when
high variance.
right. You know, you get the reaction factor of like sink or swim, gotta eat or not eat. Like that's why I feel like that section right below Jack's on the Soho is often a good streamer section.
Yeah,
It's got fast water with nice pockets and
yeah, that left side, dude.
yeah.
You want to push up?
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm gonna. There's one. You know this log jam down here in the right corner, straight
Yes.
below us. Throw a couple in there, but I like what we're doing. Just keep hitting. Hopefully, we'll have enough time to daylight left to hit down at the dough.
Might get a couple knocks here.
Oh Jesus! Sorry.
Oh, you're
Didn't
good.
see him. I throttled that biatch. Let's talk about ethics. This could be a good segment on the mic. So,
About what?
ethics of
Oh,
fishing, right? So, in my head, these spots that I'm thinking are juicy down in front of us, and like, are the ones where I know fish to spawn around, right?
sure.
But my thought is not let's floss them like all these other guides are doing. Like I watched a guide here last winter down in this bottom right corner where I'm talking about, but up here I'll show you exactly where.
Yeah, just anchored up.
Anchor there and let his guy make repetitive casts till they hooked one and they fought it down there. It was a nice brown. Not huge, but nice brown. That I don't think is ethical. But us motoring by it and trying to incite a chase and a reaction, a full commit eat, I don't necessarily have an issue with that.
I don't either. We just had.
Barring we don't like see it and like, you know, jig
Right.
it right in front of his nose. Like,
Well, we just had a perfect example of that with a fish that was, I don't know. I thought maybe eating dries,
yeah, he was.
but definitely on a red.
right.
And after,
Ready zone, for
yeah,
sure.
after a handful of casts, it's like
Not interested.
that dude's not eating a streamer, so we're done.
Right.
If
Definitely got flies in his face. Neighborhood. Didn't chase. No reaction.
yeah,
He's probably across the line in terms of able to get him to eat. Oh, we're not gonna be able to get in where I wanted right here. This was the drop I wanted to probe, but I think we'll get hung up there, don't you?
yep,
So we'll keep moving. So yeah, like that's where I think is like, and I had one. I've heard Kelly Gallup say similar things.
Ooh, this is gonna be.
Oh boy. Not that we always.
Wow, I think we might do it.
Oh, we're on another one. Oh shit. There we go.
The boneyard, dude.
Yep, we are in the boneyard big time. Pickle Rick! Oh shit. Come on.
Yeah, it sucked dick. So you gotta kind of S through there,
Okay.
See that?
To the right of that rock?
to the right of the rock.
To the right of the rock. Right dead ahead. Right?
Yeah,
Theoretically.
you gotta come left though, and then go right. Hang on. Oh yeah.
Oh, now we're cooking. Do the old spinorama here. Because the creature, I feel like the difference is in that the creature is willingly partaking in the equation versus unwillingly.
Yeah, it's like a fucking roofied chick.
Great analogy, actually.
Like,
Jesus, Murphy, buddy.
forward. We'll take the spin. The bump and run.
Yeah, roofie chick is a good thought. Like you're taking the game without it wanting to be taken or off, you know?
Yeah, like they don't know what they're doing. It has nothing to do with anything.
Well, yeah, it's actually like a it's
like what flies are you? I mean, egg pattern. Like who cares? Fish a fucking prince nymph. They're just
right. But I bet if like you looked at a ratio of how many of those fish are actually that these guys are catching are hooked inside the mouth versus the outside of the face,
just putting it right in front
top
of them.
half of the fish. Yeah, it's it's too high. Like I'm sure some are they're putting it so close they open their mouth and they're eating it or they're eating an egg or whatever. But I bet there's also a percentage that are getting nuked. We have all the low light in the world. You know what's interesting though is it's like maybe it's because it's we're releasing and like hunting the rut for deer and elk.
Yeah,
is a very normalized thing.
Right.
But you're killing, right? The life's over.
Yeah, and you're eating them.
Yeah, you're interrupting but you're ending too. You're not.
Well, same with bass, and it's just like they're so hardy.
Right.
You
mean like bed fishing tournaments? Like guys love that shit.
Yeah.
Like they catch giants. Man, this is a juicy looking zone, huh? What do we got? This drop into that left bend, then the big flat, then the bridge. Oh boy. Keep motoring. What do I got for rocks in front of me?
I would get some speed at this point.
Okay. Speed!
Yeah.
Made it. The pocket prober! Just the most voracious eat. Dude, it always is gonna be a good eat in this shit.
Yep.
Always. Because they're gonna have to come, if they want it, they're gonna have to come up and fucking Nuki Wallace it. What do we got? I feel like to the left of these rocks looks kind of friendly. Or do you think to the right and then kind of down the middle?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's actually, I would say, full right.
Full
like,
right.
well, stay where you are now and then kind of work over to the right.
Okay. On the right side of the rocks down there?
Yeah, you can get like
left.
all the way over on the right-hand side.
10-4. Little bump maybe here. Go to the left of this guy and then back to the right. Come on, you big old heifer. Yeah, this was definitely the move. Might be. That one I think could have been avoided.
Ah.
That breaks.
Dude.
Oh man, look at these people. Their little kiddos out here. They got a sick piece of property. Fuck sake. Cool little cabin. They're waiting. Little kiddos. Oh, you're fried. You're fried. All right. Motoring. Sick cabin. Look at that little bastard.
Yeah.
If I was ever gonna get absolutely fucking rocked, blitzed, wasted, that's where I'd do it. Sitting right at that fire pit, I think.
That's all I was saying, dude. Get a little,
Fuck.
get yourself a cooler.
No worries, sitting right there. Yep.
Got that cooler's got my shiners in it,
Yeah, baby.
and that
Parking
cooler's got my shiners in it.
Also a sick house right there. Dude, I just wouldn't want to live in Elizabethton. I don't know why.
Well, I mean,
I just don't. I
it,
wouldn't.
it feels, you know,
You couldn't get a sick
methy.
little spot on the river though.
methy and fentanyl-y.
For sure.
There's not much of a community feel, I'll call it.
Yeah. I would agree. Yeah, it's just like
It's
I
like
don't know, the main drag,
comprised,
the main strip kinda
right? It's
pisses me off.
It's comprised mostly of a strip mall.
Right, and it's like, you know, I don't like, dude, they have a cool little downtown. If they like put some juice behind that thing.
Oh, like the old school downtown?
Yeah, like all the shops, like they need to let them like make them look different. They all have like the same signage. You know?
Yeah.
Dude, on high water, this bank's so gas. I'm a big fan.
Yeah, I go right hand side here too.
Do you?
Yeah.
You sick bastard.
I am a fucking out of my mind.
You're off the reds, man.
Yeah, completely. It is fun. I definitely feel that from. Well, I'll drop enough lines before we ever get here to where whoever's in the boat is like, what the fuck? I'm fucking stuck with this dude. No, most people enjoy it. And
then this left bank is definitely top dry fly destination.
Oh,
on the
yeah.
river.
Oh,
one of
yeah.
the, not the top, but one of the top probably 10. It would definitely make, I don't know, maybe 5. You think top 5? They're always going right here in the summer.
yeah,
I've never got a nice one out
I've
here.
gotten I've gotten decent ones. like 14 plus inch brown eating a dry fly?
I mean, honestly though, when it comes to, dude, that was what was insane about the White River, dude. There were studs eating dries, and it wasn't just you were seeing the dimples. You saw the fish hovering under the water. Like, I feel like we get obviously phenomenal dry fly fishing, and I don't really care how big they are when they're eating off the top.
Yeah, it's fun as shit.
And I do also feel like that White River deal has to be timed perfectly, or you go down and fish and fucking blows.
Yeah, you also, I mean, you knew what you were doing and still got dealt a bad hand, it sounded like, for at least a day or two, right?
Yeah, it was not great. Not great. All around, lots of bad factors. Terrible weather. Pissing down rain. Super bony low water.
God, it's just the fucking worst, dude.
Yeah.
Fishing low, clear water.
You think of it like a set of variables. How many, and like if you were to, like we were earlier, ranking them as like net positives or negatives.
Yep.
We had all net negatives.
Yeah.
Like we didn't have one of whatever 3 or 4 factors. We didn't have a single one.
Right.
Other than cloud cover, we had cloud cover. So maybe we had one.
I mean, that's a pretty big one.
Yeah. But like I pulled out the streamer rod like when they weren't eating caddis, I was like fishing the streamer as much as I could. And they weren't about it, you know.
Just not
I caught
happening.
one ding. Moved a unit one time on this bank right here to the right.
Yep.
That's it. That's the only fish I've ever seen. This always looks so good too.
I've moved more. Damn it, to fuck. More than one. Yeah, off this right side. Kind of starting from that little creek. Look at that fucking sand deposit.
Yeah, dude. See, like next heavy rain, that thing's gonna get all blown in here. Maybe not. I don't know. Probably depends how hard the rain is, I guess. All right, I'll cook us through here. Cookity cook. Old Cartman. Old Sarah's gonna be having attitude when I get home.
Why's that?
Just, she will, because I went fishing. She had to take care of Luke by herself. If you listen to this podcast, love you.
That's been one of my biggest pain points, because and this is where I have been forced to take responsibility. Somewhat different than accountability, which is, dude, we're watching As Good as It Gets. It's with Jack Nicholson.
Okay.
I mean, with a bunch of other fucking, bunch of other names in there, but he's an author, and he's like, he's fucking out of his mind. Like, crazy OCD, social norms are not there. Dude, Helen Hunt's in the movie. There's a scene where she is running to like return a note. She's a waitress. She's running to return this note because he's been like, he wants her to wait on him, and she wasn't at work, and he's got like really bad OCD. And he finds her house, and she's not coming into work because her kid's sick, and so he wants to help get her kid better, like gets a doctor and all that shit. So she's running through because she wants to make sure that he knows that she's not going to take it, and she's also not going to fucking, she's not getting bought, you know? Dude, she shows up in a wet t-shirt. And it's like a lighthearted thing, because right before he gets to the door, she's like, and like pulls her shirt out. and he's all like acting all proper. But damn, bro, Helen Hunt, early 2000s. Give me a fucking break.
Man, dude, those girls in all those movies, but like all the like punk rock, like high school, college, like, you know what movies, like genre I'm talking about, like
Yeah,
fucking, I don't know, like American Pie era.
sure,
Yeah.
sure. 10 Things I Hate About You.
Like, girl, a hot girl then was different than a hot, like, what
I feel like that's when they started casting like 26-year-olds as the 17-year-old senior.
yeah,
It's just
yes,
like,
but not a
that's
ton of
not-
makeup, like
No.
just pure fucking nice titties on them, like, oh god, I'm gonna go to prison after that.
I don't think so, dude, because literally all of them were fucking. First of all, they were older than us at the time. It's just like, wait, that chick is. There's no way. I mean, thinking about it now, it's like, there's no way.
No,
They
no
were
ch-
17 years.
Yeah.
Like,
Hammer tits, like,
high school? It's no way. They're mid-20s. They're grown women.
oh yeah.
Although it will be interesting to go back and look at that and be like, all right, well, they were all 16. So Jack Nicholson, he goes to the fucking publisher, and there's this like secretary who's like fucking sweating. It's getting humid in that room. And she's like, I have so many questions. I've been such a fan. I see you in and out of here, blah, blah, blah. And he's like just trying to not have any of it. She's like, let me just ask you, how are you so good at writing a women's perspective? And he goes, well, I take a man, I remove accountability and reason. Dude, I started dying.
You watching this with Victoria?
Yeah, that's literally like every
bump.
fight. Oh my God, I just got fucking munched.
You're kidding.
Coming
over that shoal
Yeah, just dragging it.
like a chew toy.
Yep. God damn it. So, yeah, but I mean, that's every fight. It's just like,
Right. Well, what women do that drive me nuts is they're generally, I feel like, the initiator.
that's correct.
Guys are generally just go with the flow, whatever. Don't have the energy to argue, you know.
Right.
Like, we're not going out of our way to start shit.
No.
But women generally will take the passive-aggressive jab,
Yep.
whatever. You know, so it's the proverbial match in the fucking house fire.
Yeah.
And then, of course, you know, like, we feel insecure about something, they punch it in,
Yep.
stab the knife in there, and then we explode. And then it's all our fault.
Yeah, that's correct.
You know, our reaction is the only thing that gets fucking judged. And
That's
it's like,
correct.
wait. How did we get here? But that doesn't matter.
Dude,
You
I
know?
literally wrote it out on a piece of paper. 'Cause she's like, I don't understand.
Oh man, that was almost epic.
Yeah. I don't understand, like, it's like normal logical reasoning means absolutely nothing.
Nope. Oh, but dude, so I've said this, like, I've said this to Sarah and Sarah's mom too. Real hot take. Probably we'll have to edit this out.
Yeah.
Maybe not. Fuck it, I don't care. That is, to me, a statistical fact, is that the majority of women operate on emotional senses and reactions versus logic and reasoning. Agreed.
Agreed.
For the most part. Are all women like that? Should I make a blanket statement like that? No, not the case. There's
No?
women, but I think generally that is most males' experience, and why I think if you're a female, you're always just going to have a hell of a time winning a presidential election.
Yeah.
Because I think immediately like 30 or 40% of the men are like, you know what, you know, I'm not going to say it out loud, but in the back of my head, I'm not going to vote for you for you're a girl. And that's sexist. It is.
It is sexist,
But it's not unfounded sexist. Did you just get a follow?
No, I had one on.
Sorry, too busy.
No, you're good.
This is a new tree too, huh? Look at that bastard. Big juicy sucker, huh? Like, is there a woman out there who could be president? Yes, absolutely. Best president we ever had? Probably.
Sure.
Was it that woman? Absolutely fucking not.
So
I don't know.
I will say here, there is a, well, first of all, you're not wrong, because it doesn't matter whether or not that woman is capable, because the voting population is going to say, you know, I've seen this fucking song and dance
Well,
before.
you know, I just feel like it's, why, like statistically too, there's more men, right, than women in the world. It's, right, like birth rates always skew like 0.5% or 1% male.
Yeah, slightly male.
Right, like that's the way nature works. So, I don't know, I'm just like, why, if you're why throw yourself at any type of disadvantage? Maybe it's not a disadvantage, but I'm sure, like I said, there's a portion of guys who, you know, that's what, like, what's the word? Misogynist, I think is the word.
Well, I mean, are you talking about the liberals picking Kamala?
Right, or like any party ever, like, I don't know. See, now I'm getting into deep water. Like, because I'm like, there is a woman out there who would probably win, who's really capable, but I'm like, in the event that it's not her, why even like put somebody else on the ticket? Who, you know what I mean? It's a fair fight then, because if you lose 30% of the men, you know, right away, no matter what you do, you'll never convince them. It's like, why are you putting yourself in that?
Is
that's a statistically larger group.
It just depends on what you're. I don't know. I think it depends on who you're going for. Because largely speaking, like, even these intelligent, relatively calm, analytical, non-emotional women, who I would classify Victoria as that, 100%. Now you take a relationship, and now you have it's no longer an analytical conversation, because we have abandonment issues, and then we have my fucking codependent insecurities stopping me from fucking talking to her about like wanting to go fishing and having time of my own, because I know that she likes to spend time with me and I'm worried about upsetting her.
Right.
Because of, you know, watching
100%
my parents and all that other shit. And so it does become this like.
See, that's a great point.
I don't think that would ever come into, let's say, a meeting room between state leadership, because the same person that could be super triggered by certain like emotional trauma or whatever, like that's not going to happen, because they're in a different setting.
Yeah,
they're not working with like dude, my ex-wife.
You're right.
She's incredibly understanding. Our communication is bulletproof. She's very supportive. That was fucking impossible when we were married.
Yeah.
Like as soon as there was no.
What do you think here? Left, right? Right?
I mean, we got to go left.
Left.
Just to get through. I also think there might be some. Yeah.
Better flow. I want to get you down to the dough. Load some shots in there. I don't know, like, yeah, man,
But at the same time, yeah, I see your point. They're not going to get voted for because dudes aren't going to fucking vote for them.
Right.
Yeah.
It's like from a strategic standpoint,
So
if you're the party, what are you doing?
Win,
Unless you think she has the juice to flip those people.
Well,
and that girl does exist, I'm sure.
For many people's points around like the liberals and dude, the fucking the castrated guys walking around who you want to talk about like insecure and codependent. They literally think that making chicks happy, like doing things that they seem to agree with, means I'm a good guy.
Right.
And it's like, well, God, that's not going to get you anywhere. It's also not going to get you a woman who's healthy at all.
Little bump coming. Doink. Right.
And then B, yeah, you're literally like, you're preying on and gambling on fucking people being insecure.
Yeah.
Which is, yeah, that's good fucking bad.
Right.
But that's what they did.
Yep.
They literally played the fucking... They played the people are insecure and want to follow the pack card.
Sneaky little bucket.
Little drop right there.
Yeah. It's just interesting to me. Like, I don't understand, like... Yeah. I don't know. I'm not even pointing this towards politics, but I feel like the free-thinking model of like, oh, I'm gonna be a masculine man who does the, provide, like, is for some reason under attack.
It is.
But why? Why would we do that?
I'm about to fucking lay it on you, dude.
Why would we do that as a country,
I'm about to fucking
either political party?
lay it on you.
Why?
So, all right, you might have to bear with me on a few of these points, but I asked my therapist about this, and she kind of gave me, I don't know, certain answers, but like, you look at the generation who said kissing or hugging your son too much will turn him gay, and they're babies.
I've kissed Luke all like.
You don't turn babies gay. No, nothing turns anyone gay. Well, I'm not going to get into that. But what you end up doing is creating someone with horrible. There's different like psychological analyses. One of them's attachment style. I'm not 100% on board with it. I think it captures like ADHD. Yeah, whether or not it's like a certain thing. Does it capture stuff? Yeah. So like anxious attachment style, meaning that you got attention, but it was inconsistent, and so you get fucking you want to cling to whoever it is that you're.
Right.
And then there's the avoidant who maybe never got any attention. And so what they know is safety, what they know as a loving relationship is non-intimacy. Even though that's actually not what they want. It's just like literally what's fucking burned into their brain, regardless of how smart they are. And so you have a generation of people not fucking hugging their kids because it's going to turn them gay, and telling women or little babies that, girls are crazy and they cry, and men don't cry, and, they're strong and they're not getting... So both sides are completely fucked at that point. The entire culture's fucked.
Right.
The entire society's fucked. If that's how you're treating the two different sexes...
Holy shit. Look at that guy. He's a big guy.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, pup.
Oh.
Tried him.
Like a little tug.
Right when we're coming up to the juice chute. Oh yeah, buddy. You ate the wrong road, brother. I don't know if there's a right road to eat. Thanks for playing. Da da da. Shit.
So now you have it normalized to where now it's the opposite, where a strong woman doesn't need a man.
Right.
But what does that do to the guys who only fucking know that being a good boy means that they're able to do something, for a woman, provide, and they can't fucking provide. And it's actually looked down, like you said, it's it's that free thinking provider is now villainized because it's misogynist and all that shit.
Wow. This changed a whole fucking lot, didn't it? Look at that.
Jesus. Should I go crafty?
Huh? Did the riverbed over here disappear, or did those rocks, giant rocks, all get displaced? I don't know. Don't know the answer to that one. I'm gonna sneak you in right so you can shoot into that clean stuff. Mr. Luke! Coming home to get your little ass. He's finally grown a little bit vertically.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Is he growing out, not up?
He was growing fucking wider, not taller, but now it seems like a little different, a little better. Oh, this flat looks good, huh? Come on, Big Jesse. You're in this mud line hunting.
Oh yeah, dude. That is
Way different, right?
completely fucking different.
Yeah. Oh, when I had my dad out sometime in September, he fried a nice one right here in front of this little pavilion fireplace thing.
Uh-huh.
Yes, he did. See, I want to try to park it. This is like a social, like, club type deal. Rod and gun club type thing.
Is it?
That's what it seems like. I drove into the parking lot the other day, and it says no trespassing, this and that. But
I
I'm
know
like,
that there's an RV park in there. Yeah,
It is.
Can we slide to the right here?
To the right, yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, there normally is a bunch of RVs there. And then there's like kind of a neighborhood back in there too, but I'm like, man, where can I park and come down here and fish off the bank? Are you wanting to cast the right bank?
Yeah.
Okay.
Not specifically as much right now, but yeah, kind of starting after it bends in down there.
Gobble, gobble, gobble. Oh shit. Damn, bruh. Damn, bruh.
God damn. Great shot.
What's your Sunday looking like?
No plans.
Might be able to run something Sunday too if we wanted.
Yeah, I need to.
Dude, I ordered these parts for my boat motor. I've
Yeah.
been wanting to. I got a little leak in my trim unit. I know what I need to fix. But dude, it's been like 2 weeks. They've been in Johnson City since the 8th. And I'm like, you fuckers lost.
Where are they at?
The UPS has them. They're at the UPS facility. They haven't moved. I'm like, oh, they're lost. It's like a little package, you know?
Yeah.
So I think I'm gonna have to have the company resend them, which is gonna take a fucking another week. I'm like, oh. Maybe bump right here. I can't see too well.
Yeah, big one on the left.
Did I miss it?
Maybe.
Oh, nope, not quite.
Another one on the left.
On the left. To the left, everything I own in the box. Might get a little bumpy through this next section, huh?
All right, dude, this is the bank I want to hit.
Okay.
Can we sneak in a little closer here?
Yep.
Dude, I've fucking woken this entire little group of trailers up multiple times now. Been moving some really nice fish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Straight side.
And sorry, not moving. Been getting full commitment eats from really nice fish. And anglers have been squirting out a little diarrhea as they lift their rod up. All right, we're good. We can cruise down.
I fuck with the right bank down here below this
Oh
drop
yeah,
too. Oh,
fuck with that shit. Heavy.
consistently good. Let me know if you see any grenades. My visibility is.
Yep, I think you know, got some good forward momentum. Yeah, right side's gonna be tough there.
Oh fuck. Nice, there we go.
Here, stay in.
What's that? Yeah, we're good. Almost. There we go. Oh.
We got another couple over here.
Yeah, another one right there. Boneyard.
What's up?
On the
Oh
list.
yeah. Yeah, we wanted to hit this little top right pocket, so
Thank you. I can't hear him.
I can't really hear you.
We go left. Yes, there he can. Shoot right through her. Ready? Big jump. See that guy? Woo. I like the look of that pocket, huh? Let's get nuked.
Bro, that's the spot over there.
Dude, I feel like the first like 100 yards down through here on high are fucking juicy. With the Rapala, really juicy. too.
Yeah. Yeah, I think we might have to switch to missiles.
Nice shot. Maybe Kevin Travis is up yonder.
He might be. We got an
Made his way up. Here.
iceberg in front of us.
We're gonna go this way. Sneak in a little tighter.
We're actually just we're gonna stick with the crafting changer.
Old Lover's Lane. How do you think you got the name Lover's Lane? I think back in the day people came down here and did some parking,
Made passionate sweet love.
some smashing, some door rattling.
Van. If this van's a rockin'. Yeah, I mean, I think they still do. Did I tell you about getting that ride from some folks at Blevins? With the
I feel like you told me about a ride one time, but I don't.
With
I
the
don't
guy
remember
who
any
was drinking?
sexual relation.
Well, he was just chilling there with his woman.
This was at night.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We had gotten there. My dudes fucking didn't have their keys with them. And we're doing a little solo run. And there was one car at the boat ramp. And so I went up, and you know, it's kind of a weird situation where, God, get fucking annihilated. We're like, if you go up to a fucking car, I have to scope them out. He's got to scope me out. So I want to ride 8 minutes down the road. And I went up, and you know, it wasn't sketchy. Dude seemed, in the like quarter second from 30 feet away, he seemed like a normal person.
Right.
Going rogue. And yeah, I kind of told him what the deal was. He said, yeah. And then he's like, oh, can we go the back way? I was like, yeah. He goes, I have been drinking a little bit. You know, if you don't mind that, just want to be, you know, let you know. And I was like, that's fine. Like, you know, someone who's fucking sitting at a boat ramp with the missus, having a few cold ones, like I might prefer him drinking.
Agreed.
He might fucking need that to stay between the lines. And yeah, so we went the back way. And the whole time the gal didn't speak and would occasionally kind of like lean over and be like, kind of like, hey baby, like, you mind if I, and like turn up the radio with like current, like today's pop country. And they're, you know, they're my age. They're mid to late 30s. So she, you know, like, we're kind of having small talk. Also, 8-minute drive, now taking like 18 because he's going around the back because his taillight's out and he's drinking.
Oh, valid.
And
not trying to get the old double whammy.
no, and I was like, dude, I mean, I can drive, like. And yeah, she would turn it up like so loud that the small talk would just like very awkwardly end.
Yeah.
It was. It's like, you smoke? And I was like, no. Like, all right. So he's on this drive now. Asked me if I want a drink as he cracks open a beer.
Road soda, baby.
Yeah. And asked me if I smoke as he lights it. So just on the drive there, he's cracking open a beer and smoke. They're sitting at the boat ramp having some old man pops.
The old road sodies. Good on them, huh?
Yeah, good on
Fucking
it.
keeping the American spirit alive.
And also, like, not
Couple
giving
beers.
half a fuck about me. Because he's giving me a ride. Hey, look, man, I'm drinking, you know?
Yeah.
I'm drinking and I'm driving. If you want to fucking ride,
That's what you got.
that's...
Tennesseans, good folks, man.
Yep.
Good folks. Like the guys up there at the trailer park. You all right?
Yeah.
There's channel over there if you need it.
Yeah, bunch of good folks.
Appreciate you.
Well, dude, I'd call that some good fishing.
Yeah, we had a little, I mean, dude, from
It
like,
got spicy.
from Stony through fucking the bottom of Hunter was pretty juicy. I mean, shit, if we could have ran that 3 times,
Yep.
we probably would have smacked a couple more. There's some good looking flow in there right now.
Yeah, dude.
Like
This is This isn't the, super bony.
Right. Oh, perfect time.
That was good timing. Thanks for pushing through some of that shit.
Oh, fuck yeah, dog. Man. That one that was fucking around on that red, though, is definitely substantial trout.
Yeah, that was a big fish.
Really colored up. Really orange. This ramp looks totally different, doesn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Holy
wow,
shit.
look at that fucking island.
I know. Wasn't there before, was it?
Nope.
Now it is. Now it is.
Look at this fucking deposit, dude.
Yeah.
That's wild. Those are heavy rocks.
We made it!
Sarah back in North Carolina?
Oh, she's at home right now.
Oh, that's right.
She's at home right now. With the little monster.
How old is he now?
He was 4 months this week, I believe. Right, alert. Yeah, starting to very much interact with his world, which has been amazing to watch and much more fun. Yes, sir. Ugh. There you go. Boink.
Mm-hmm.
Are those puppies expensive?
Yeah.